Hello, welcome back. Last time I got a little bit closer on Prison of Horrors, but I was not there yet, so I need... What the... Why doesn't this have the thing on it? Wait, where's the symbol? It's here? I did not clear this room. Oh, shoot! Oh no, I have a bug. Oh, that's gonna be impossible to fix. Uh-oh. Okay, I just gave myself some nightmares because the way that the game checks whether a room has, oh no, whether a room has changed since last clear or not is whether there's a replay in it that was made in the current room revision. Replays do not know whether they think they cleared the room or not. They need to know to answer this question. I need an actual room clearing replay to clear the symbol. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's a problem for me to ponder, and I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Anyway, I would like to play this room again. Oh dear. Wait, don't replays know if they cleared the room or not? Maybe they do. Anyway, don't worry about it. That's a problem for me. And me alone. Alright, so anyway, I did some things here and learned a few things. Let's just watch this most recent replay I made. So bracket that statue, clear some space. That's a possible waste. It'd be pretty hard not to waste that bomb bug, but I don't have any other jobs in mind for it. Move this one to a place where it can hit that switch. Get you ready with the blocker. Make you clear the poison. That was the point of stepping up here, so that poison is gone. Extract that statue, kill it in the least inconvenient place, which is still very inconvenient. Noodle around for a while to get that block where it needs to go. This one out of the way, and now we're ready to taxi. Okay. So here's where the problems really start. I don't know how to get this block that I was standing on out of my way. It is just perpetually there, jamming up everything. Yeah, so my main problem here is that I can't get that block gone, but I can do lots of other things, as demonstrated in this replay. That also opens two-way passage, so that's nice. I guess as long as I can walk through here. Yeah, so all those doors connected to the same switch. This one also toggles that. Okay, so the state of U. These two are intertwined, sorta? Okay. So I think what I want to do here is input parts of this. So I feel like all of that went fine right up until... See, I've already searched for alternatives from... Ooh, okay, I'm realizing something. This thing I'm riding on could have been a multi-push block if I wanted it to be. There's a free one just there. So if that were multi-push, I'm gonna take over from here. If that had been multi-push, is there any way it could help it get out of the way? So I want a statue in this water. Done. But now I'm just in a spot that is bad. Okay. What would help me get out of this spot that is bad? I do remember saying something about wanting to pull this bomb bug out and... or I guess that one, either way. Get it to explode here in preparation for exploding there. So right, I need an explosion here. Explosion there requires a bomb bug to make a 90-degree turn. Yeah... There's a funny clean space here which is suspicious, and another Now hold on. Since this will open after I use that switch. Okay, it's open now. Hot coals. Not hot coals, but doesn't matter. Here's a wild idea. Could I taxi on a push block that's on top of a monster block? How would I get up that high? No, I couldn't. That's the answer to that. Well, are you sure? Reasonably. Okay. Anyway, so, right, this thing is extremely in my way. If it was a monster block, and I hadn't already died by standing on it for several turns, then that would take care of the sightline problem here. There does remain a statue packing problem. I could work on that separately from everything else that's going on. But that does not help with the monster sightline problem here. That is the one that I need to solve. Okay, yeah, so monster block again. Hot coals, hot coals, hot coals, hot coals and broken wall. Hot coals, hot coals, hot coals and fence. This is the first place where a monster block that scares a bomb bug south of it to the south can go. Then here, then not actually there, then here, then here. So 5 locations. All of which except one, which is not accessible on its own, are blocked by... Wait a second. Nope. Cannot use this space until I've already exploded there. I was thinking statue V pushes a monster block this way and wedges it into that spot without this having moved. Also, this has to have moved already by then. So I cannot put it here because that blocks paths I need. Putting it here seems pretty permanent. Okay, so now hang on. So there was one bomb bug of waste here. With sufficient effort, I could totally have kept that bomb bug alive. That's definitely possible. I could stash one away, but I'm not going to convince one to come in here. Wait. Could I blow up a bomb bug in this location to destroy that statue rubble so that this could be pushed west and out of the way? Now that sounds promising. Okay, that's something to actually try. Alright, so starting with that usual move. I have no interest in you being up high as far as I know. So I feel like I might as well pull you off of that block and over here if I... if I can do that now. I'd kind of rather not wake up that statue yet, so let's not. Okay. I would like these destroyed without any bomb bugs dying. And there's just a whole bunch of blocks standing in my way. Okay. But I can unpack all of these as necessary. So the route to these being destroyed without that bomb bug dying is pull this one out first, move that east one, that'll also move west one, which is unfortunate, but technically I could probably avoid it. Step here once, step out, break these, face that north, then step here again, that one will turn, that one will move, then I can pull it this way, and you're positioned more conveniently for exploding these switches. Still gonna have to get in here and actually break those, which is involved, but doable. Okay, so to do those things, I'm going to need this open. This is optimistic. Yep, I sure am. Now, if I want you to live, which I do, I would like a blocker of some sort to stop you from going too far. Where will I stash you? better idea. Let's in fact do that. Bring this... Ah! Everything so cramped. Multi-push. Can I put you somewhere better? This is where it needs to be already. Ah! Wow, I do not have room for things. What I was thinking was to have this in that row and bring a bomb bug to just have it, like, bump its head against that for a while, and then I'll deal with it later, but I have too many things just in the way for that. I suppose one option... Yeah, this is fine. I can do those things. I could even put you here for now if I want it. Okay, so here's a monster block that can go to this location. Bomb bug gets scared. This is fine to drop. I am now focusing on moving these where I want them. Okay, great. I want you out of the way for a moment. That's all fine. Okay. Gonna have to do this in phases. Whoa. Okay, so all three of those bomb bugs remain alive. The way to the statue is open. Now I need to go... I'm gonna put you down here, actually. I need to do some operations over here. This needs to get bracketed there. That's in the way for that. Oh, wow. Alright, let's... Let's... If I can get you up high somehow... Not really quite doable the way I want, though. Like, if I could tuck you away up here, then you would just get out of my hair for a minute, which is what I want. I guess this could maybe work for something. Because I can relocate that thing that's in my way and prepare it for riding. Sort of. Oh, I can't get through there anymore at all, ever. Putting that bomb bug there is a mistake. Okay, what if then I do this? That's all recoverable, I think. I need to do some statue bracketing. Where are these things exploding? Can I explode one already? Not really. Okay, I want to ride the statue. Okay, yeah, sure, I want to. That involves things I can't currently do. Okay, so my idea then is to put this on the opposite side. I have done that. It is not currently dying. I can do statue operations now. Statue operations have been done. I need something to stand on. And I also need to shuffle several things to several different locations than they currently are. This is correctly positioned. That bomb bug is in a pretty good place. This bomb bug here to my right is not. Okay, this monster block has to move. I'm going to switch sides again, so put things back to how they were. Eeeh. Okay. Not actually okay, no. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to be... But you can't be. Can I stick you in here for a minute? Sure, that's fine. That's great, actually. Okay. So resume your fright in relative safety. Okay. Okay. So then, everybody I want alive is alive. Statues come in my way. I wanted to blow this up and I still have time. No, several things are wrong. I need this operation to happen first. I think I can leave most of these things as they are. That multi-push block will hold that in place. You've cleared your poison. I extract you, I kill you in a spot that's not too horrifically inconvenient. There. This goes out of the way, and now I think I can do my thing. Everybody seems to be where they need to be. I don't know about the future of this, but right at the moment, nothing's going terribly wrong. You looked at me! I'm gonna have that happen again without witchcraft going on here, so that you can actually get down and do useful work. Okay, also as a bonus, somehow I managed not to awaken this statue, which normally happens during this process. Okay. Sure. Still reasonably convinced that's the right move. It's hard to imagine anything else that I would want there. I'm not sure I need all of these monster blocks. I could probably have ditched some of them, but keeping them around costs relatively little and just seems like a good idea. So, right, you awakened, that's fine, whatever. I suppose I could take a moment now and try to unpack this in a way that moves you differently from awakening you here, if I wanted. Don't think I'm going to worry about that right now. Alright, so, you two, shoot each other. Thanks. This is open now. You will push some things and then get in my way. Yep, you sure will. Did I want you elsewhere? Maybe. There was a time when I was imagining Statue V would let me up this way to unpack statues from this side, which is more friendly. I'm not currently concerned about that, I just want this monster block sightline, that's my main concern. So basically I want to make this statue rubble go away, and I have enough bomb bugs to theoretically do so. That's no good, right, I do have to deal with all of you first. Okay, so this needs to be gone, I can kill it here. That seems acceptable. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Except for that problem. Okay, how about you here? Yeah, okay. So I have to do some statue packing now. It is okay to... Alright, so... Basically, like, not packing anything west of this point, for the most part. I will pull these over here in the future, is the idea. Am I detecting a second taxi point here? No, not quite, probably. Probably. Anyway, so... How do I think I will do any of this? Well, I'm thinking that... There's nowhere for you now. That doesn't count, right? If I had already moved this east one, maybe it could. So passage remains possible. I can kill these and get them out of the way. I might want one of them for, like, hopping up here someday, because I'm going to have to deal with Statue V in a way that results in it dying. Let's not worry about that yet. For now, just ditch these. So this allows several things to happen that I like. I'm gonna close... Oh, I can't. Alright, so Statue V is going to awaken. That's fine, probably. I need to find it a home. How about right here? That should be okay, I think. Alright, so... I can't do that, but I can escape. My next task is to convince a bomb bug. I can still get all these blocks back. My next step is to convince a bomb bug. Convince it to do what, you ask? That's not okay. This could be. Convince it to blow up here. That will require sacrificing a monster block, which is okay with me. I don't like the statue rubble here. That's terrible. Well, shoot. That is pretty terrible. And I don't have a spare explosion for blowing that up, because I still need to... Alright, so this may be ruinous right now, because the path to getting a bomb bug here would have to be scare east... Like, I have to have this gone in a monster block in that location. But scare east through there, stop scaring here, sacrifice a monster block in this location to scare for one turn to the north. Now hold on. What about, no, I can't get you through this diagonal. I also need to preserve some push blocks that I can use to bridge from like here to here so I can pull this off. That's part of the plan. I guess I could push it there and have a shorter bridge. And I can burn these monster blocks to make them standable. I don't understand this switch. Okay, so if I want an explosion here, I may have already sealed my fate. I guess just to play pretend for a moment. Let's use an explosion to clear that rubble, and just imagine it had never been there and not worry about the fact that I will need another explosion later. Dude, okay, just like... Everybody. Be somewhere better. I don't know. Sure, okay, so if I'm trying to get that to explode in the appropriate place, then I've already messed that up, haven't I? By putting that multi-push block there. But none of that's any good. Alright, can I stash these up high, maybe? That toggles with you, which I can't hit from here, actually. Okay, before these move... Okay, no, I can't do that. I can put this here temporarily and never get it back. No, that's never coming back to me if I put it there. Okay. Where can I put anything? Okay, let's just use this bomb bug to blow that up. That's much simpler than what I was doing. Next step is get this out of the way. Get it out of sight. Get this one out of sight for a bit. You are closing the gap very rapidly. Could you stop that, please? Alright, so be quiet. Be idle. I guess let's put this like that, and then I can still go everywhere I need to go. I need to pull you... I need to push you, actually. Sit there for a minute. Okay, I can do this. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot. I think it's doable, though. Not exactly the way I want. Because now you're in the wrong spot again. Okay, I'm just gonna have to involve both of these. In fact, what I want is before you've even done that, I want this on the opposite side of you. You stay there for a minute. A monster block first should go to... well, not that location. No, it needs to be on the other side. Alright, so never mind. Let's do this differently then. I'll put you here. Get this. Be unable to get this where I want it, but this is close enough, I guess. It's not, actually. Okay, I have a moment to operate on this without you seeing me. Okay, so here's the plan. Push, push, push. Block sightline. Bring this over. And there we go. You have exploded that rubble, and I can get this vile block out of my way to no longer be an issue. Now, I'm short a bomb bug. And one of them is up high and I have to pull it off, but that's definitely possible. Alright, so I have to do all that without the statue rubble having ever gone here. Where is an acceptable place for that? Okay, well, so starting over, having learned many lessons. One of them is that there are too many bomb bugs, so I do not wish to free you early. I want to do that as late as possible. I still maintain access to most of my push blocks here, so bridging from this location should not be an issue, although... actually, me stepping up here costs an explosion. Wait, I have a problem. No. If I want to pull you off, I have a very brief time window to do it. So you look at me once as the statue taxis me, but I need twice. I think I am going to need you loose. Wow, yeah, so this has implications. There's nowhere I can stand that's on a toggle door with a switch wired directly to it within reach. So I only get to elevate once when that explodes, and then I'm in the process of taxiing. That feels like a problem. Because again, I need 2 turns on you. And I only get 1? Could I put a monster block up high? Even if I did, you would hop off in a location I couldn't retrieve. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true. Okay, you've become a problem. You started there. There's not much I can improve about that situation. This is Pacific. I wonder if that means much of anything. I guess it would mean... no. I was thinking of, like, parking a bomb bug there, then walking gently around it, but that's not really a thing. Okay. So if I want to be up high here, I get 1 chance because I can only spare 1 explosion for that. Statue's on its way to taxiing me. Could I involve the no, definitely not. If I involve the multi-push in the taxi operation... well, what if I change taxis? I'd have to reinitialize the statue. So instead of doing a simple taxi operation from here to here... somehow get the statue to leave me alone right up until... just trying to picture a bridge I could build from here, to walk there and stay there for at least 1 extra turn, while also having the angry statue... okay, here's a bridge I can picture. It extends all the way up here and all the way down here, so I can pull out the statue while I'm already up high. And I would be able to convince it to... Okay, so that's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and I only have up to 4 maybe. And 4 is optimistic. 5. I can burn this. Make it a little harder to wrangle the bomb bugs into place, but probably possible. Yeah. Okay. If I'm doing bridging operations here, you're going to be a pest about it? Okay, you know what? Before anything else, let's just... Sure, yeah, you will be a pest about that. Let's do a simple thing. Not worry about the future so much. I need you in a different location, like here. Okay, so before I do that, I should probably toggle something. Sure, you go away. You go away. You get ready here. I need to have already used this once, I think. And this that many times. Shoot. Yeah, you're primed and you're gonna shoot as soon as I... Oh, a turn later, actually. Yeah, but even so, you are a pest there. Okay, so, but I could have built that bridge one more east. No reason I couldn't have. Okay. At least I don't think there is. I'm not actually sure about that, though. Alright, you go away, you go away. You toggle. You're gonna look at me, but whatever, I don't mind. Do this. The fire is delayed, and I have pulled off that bomb bug now. Alright. Well, right, so I don't need the bridge... Yes, I do, because I used my explosion to get up, and now I'm not getting up again if I hop down. So I have to have everything ready for that already. A monster block was burned. Which one? This one. That might be okay, because I will get access to this. I'll have one monster block I can use out here. I think that could be enough. I think that could be enough, yes. If I'm really, really crafty about it. Oh, I will have to be incredibly crafty about it. No, I'm looking at this situation. I'm not so sure about it. Okay, for one thing, let's change an order of some operation here. One of the first things I think I want to do, actually, that I haven't been doing, is to blow up here. Oh, okay, well, let's just not have that happen yet. That was... it was fine in one of my solutions, probably not this one, though. If I do this... Oh, I block you in time. I think it's fine. Yes, okay, there should be okay. So mission currently, blow up a bomb bug here or here. Or here. Here destroys the most. I don't know that I want to destroy this. I don't see any reason not to. Yet. Okay, blocks out of the way. If at all possible. Only sort of possible. Okay, so this is pretty easy to do, actually. Okay. That will help. Okay, and if I didn't want that exploded, I could have done this. But let's assume I want that exploded. Okay. Because yeah, I don't yet see any importance about this. The only thing it could affect probably is the path of statue V, which ended up being relatively unimportant on the route that I'm on. Okay, none of my blocks are hard stuck yet. A bomb bug has been used the appropriate way. Don't break this. This is a useful sightline blocker for that bomb bug. So I'll leave that in place. This should go away to open up some space. I need to do operations down here before I bracket statue W. Okay, who's going where, how? What is my current task? Right, so having blown that up... Issue is, I still do not have a solution... Ooh. Here's an elevation. Here's elevation. This is elevation. This is how I can pull that bomb bug off. Aha! I don't have to bridge here at all. Okay, I can do it with this by sacrificing one block in this little corner, when I can walk around and just get up and pull you off. That should be fine. I'll have plenty of blocks that are sacrificable. Okay, so I think that's in good shape. Where is everyone and everything going right now? This monster block does not currently have a job. Where is everyone and everything going? Multi-push, just get out of the way for the moment. Yeah, good luck. There's nowhere that's out of the way. Everywhere is very in the way. I need a block to stand on. I choose this one. Okay. Block to stand on has been acquired. I want to wake up statue W. Put it in its bracket. No, I don't yet, because a bomb bug has to move first. Okay, bomb bug has moved. Now I can wake up statue W and bracket it appropriately. Okay. I have a monster block in the way here. That needs to relocate so that my taxi path with you is clear. I need also this to happen. It's a perfectly appropriate time for that now. Next step, I think just move this here and get ready to fly, right? No, not quite, actually. I still need to break some cracked walls here. I guess I can use the slugs holding power to do that? No, I can't, actually. That does not last nearly long enough. Okay, so that needed to happen before the statue awakened. Right, that was what I had to do with that thing asleep. Alright, yeah, so this... probably best thing to do here. It's gonna be to scare this bomb bug somewhere just to keep it out of the way. This could be acceptable if I hadn't put that block there yet. So let's not have put that block there yet. I am going to scare you against this wall. That all seems good. Okay. Get the block in place. Monster block needs to go. Okay, monster block needs to go first. Sure, that's fine, I think. Alright, everything is not exactly prepared. Okay, hold on. While you're still getting scared, let's bracket the statue. I don't have to go too far south for this all to be possible. Actually, where that bomb bug is fine. Monster block's gonna have to move, and I don't want it to move south, though. Ooh, statue, please stay in your cage. There should be okay for my purposes. Look this way. Bring the okay, I have a slight problem here. Slight problem. This block is toggled by both of those. If I move this north one, I think it fixes my problem. That has to get out of the way, but that's fine. Okay. Statue coming my way. That's all fine. That's not, actually. I'd need better slug timing. That's adequate. Okay. I forgot a step. Don't break that yet. Right, where's the statue rubble going? That was a big part of my problem. I need a home for that. And... okay. Now, hold on. Where can I put it? After this operation, places you can go include... ooh, a place I like, actually. There. Yes, I like that place a little... No, actually, that's no good. How about here? No, that's no good. How about here? No, that's not great. Every location is bad. Okay, well, let's first get rid of the poison. You have to go somewhere. Can't go there. If I flee west... I can only put you in one of these two rows, which are both incredibly busy, and I would rather not. If I go this way, I can put you one more south, which is also very busy, but it's slightly better. Let's imagine I can get away with that location. Okay. So next step, statue's ready to go. This is in the way, so get out of the way. Everything else seems fine, maybe? I cannot spot any issues at the moment. Taxi is happening. Do this shuffle. That awakens, which is possibly fine. Did I decide I was okay with that? I actually preferred to do things differently here, so what I did was this first. That... not that yet. This... No, I had those both awake, that's right. This goes down. You hit each other. This is in the right place. That doesn't need to break yet. Wait one, go here, do this. Do that, do that. Okay. Then... clean up this hallway. This can break now, that's fine. Open those gates, deal with statue V, who goes... I guess actually I could bring it to... There aren't any spots I actually like here. Oh, except... Oh, this spot is surprisingly good. That gives me a bomb bug backstop, and it will get blown up. Okay, that spot is acceptable, because I blew up this wall that was available. Let's see if that location's any good. So my next step was destroy the statue rubble. With one of the two remaining bomb bugs, and I do have two left, I'm pulling you off by walking like this with a push block here. And that statue rubble does have to be destroyed for that to be possible. I have two-way passage, so it's okay to have gone through what looks like a one-way spot. Okay. Ah, and since this is open, if I put a monster block in this column, farther south, I can actually get it back here. Neat. Okay. This spot looks like it'll be workable, maybe, barely. Okay, so check it out. I'm going to take advantage of that. That's fine. Hey, look, a stash spot. Great, you're out of my way for a moment while I can do various operations. Which operations would I like to do? Well, I want to move you... Honestly, like, if I can just do... This should be fine. Okay, There we go. So now you stay conveniently in place. I'm going to move this aside a little bit. Get ready to block your sight line. Then actually do that. There we go. That was nice and straightforward, and I can still retrieve everything I want to retrieve. Great. What I actually want to do is push this up, and this gets out of my way. That bomb bug comes to me. Everything is falling into place. Except my statue packing. I'm going to have a statue packing issue at the end of this because I don't actually have a way to access this part of the puzzle. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be my last remaining problem here, I think. But other issues, let's see, if I open up two-way travel here, I don't think there's much I can do with those multi-push blocks. Alright, this monster block remains retrievable. That bomb bug needs to go on a long journey, but that's okay, it can do that. Doesn't have to be that long, actually. You just have to cross past this monster block here. It gets on the other side of you and scares you to the east, and then the rest mostly takes care of itself. I'm gonna need a different path there, like this. Here we go. Here we go. I can use this and open that gate for all the good that does. It also toggles this, which is kind of funny. Okay, so now I'm down to, with the slug dead, monster blocks, both of which are easily killed, and statues which are much less easily killed. So, what I haven't left myself is a way to access this side of the statue pack to actually unpack them from here, or enough space to unpack them on this side, which I don't think I can have. Would there be any possible way to salvage this from where it is? I doubt it. There's no trickery I can do to actually hop over this. If I could have allocated one bomb bug to having exploded here, that'd be neat, but I don't think I can. If one of the statues that didn't do much for me, like Statue V, could have stepped on this for a moment, I would step north, I would then kill it in that direction, hop up here, hope I can create a usable passage all the way through here, which I think I can, to exit on this side, because that exit would be jammed up with statue remains. Okay, so if those are the things I need, could I pull out one of these statues and still have it do this job somehow? That's a long shot, but at a glance that doesn't seem immediately strictly impossible. Because there's a lot I can do with you. There's a little bit I can do with you. Okay, there is a lot I can do with you. I'm a little bit constrained here, actually, so that wasn't the way to go. I can bracket you for a second, kinda, sorta, not really. Okay, so if that had already been here... then here's a safe-ish bracket for a minute, here's also a safe-ish bracket for a minute, but nothing really happens here. What would I desire? Could I have maybe put the... I can't put it anywhere else. What if you pushed it? Then you just die, unavoidably. Okay. What if this was open? This gate is open, which leaves some maybe possibilities here. No good. That's a Pacific floor. That's a Pacific floor. That's a Pacific floor. And it is important to notice that. Hold on a second. I can reorient a statue right there. I can do it with this statue. Yo. Okay. Here, let's get rid of this. And... yeah, we can do this together. Check it. This is doable. I will bring you along this way. Sit here, let you rub me for a moment. Oh, I need more distance than that, though. Yeah, I need a little more distance. Never mind. Okay. If I hadn't broken this, well, I had to get the multi-pushes out of the way. Okay. Well, I could kill you somewhere and pull another one out if I could create a better situation for navigating here by doing so. What would allow me to get a statue some distance away from me here? Two places filled. This... I need one here. Okay, I know that much. Can I do that? No. Not from where you are, at least. Okay, I could do it that way... okay, great. So a statue standing here would not be able to push northwest. I guess I would also need one here. That's more of a problem. I was gonna bracket one here, stand there, slide it north, slide it south, get it to push that diagonally, and then I'd have the distance I need. What I'm doing here may be impossible, but after my experience with Impenetrable, I'm not convinced anything is impossible. Can I import push blocks into this part of the puzzle? No. Probably not. Okay, I'm kind of close to something. I can't move you because this is here. How far would I get just unpack? Wait a second! Can I just unpack from this side? There might be enough space to just do that. Because I have places I can kill you that won't get in the way, such as here. Here's fine. I can unpack the next one and do a similar task with it. Yes, that's perfectly acceptable as far as I can see. This one can go... there are available places still, I think. Like, say, here is fine. Now, I can go all along this row and kill, 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 kill. But these last two are impossible now. Yeah, those last two are impossible. This can't move, and without moving it... I'm not getting those last two. Okay, so almost, but not quite. Yeah, I would have to be able to move these from the west. Like, one of these two... wait. One of these three has to move. Yeah, and that is currently impossible. So unless I'm hopping over this, there's no way. But it's pretty close from here. So going back to the idea of creating my own bracket... Can I kill here? I don't think so. Not the way I want, right? I would actually rather have had that in a place I can't have it. Yeah. Still not going where I want. Can't awaken two at once. think I just don't have a way to do what I want here, right? It's hard to tell, but it's looking unlikely. Here I have a little bit of distance, but it just kind of disappears. There's this one Pacific floor, but that one Pacific floor is not enough. Now, could I can't get to this pressure plate in time to do anything with it, even if this is open? Oh! Oh! Hello, bracket! I found one! Hey, this might be exactly everything I need. Don't I get the distance just... Yo! Yo! Here we go. I'm off by 1. I need 1 more unit of distance. That may be achievable. Okay, I'm close to something. If I can do some packing of some push blocks here just to keep that statue kinda waylaid a little bit. Ooh, better idea. That's not a better idea. I was gonna have it push a block there. No, that doesn't do the trick. Right? Now hold on. So if I do this as it was, but I place a block to push right... Well, then I won't be able to get through, right? Clear path. Statue gets bracketed in what location? Oh right, I have this open. Gets kinda bracketed here. If I'm in this row... Oh right, and I need to close that again. I'm not in the right spot for this, no. No, I need 2 units of distance away from you. If this was a thing you couldn't push, I'm not sure how that would happen with me in that location, but if it was, how much would that help me? So right, go back to when those blocks were in retrievable places. Let's try that plan. Ouch. I don't think this works, but let's see how close it is. But what does work is this. I think that works. Check it. Am I thinking about this right? Maybe. Big wide thing you can't push, big wide thing you can't push, all the distance I could ever want. Yeah, there we go. You'll let me up. I kill you here. I'm on this side. I can... Alright, that's a solve, I think. Let's make sure. I still have a packing problem here. Ooh, and it is a significant one. However, I think it's probably doable, so I want to be as far east as I can get here, so that I can use both of those spaces. And yeah, look at all this space I have now. It's beautiful. This should be fine. I hope. Yes? I'll have to do this way, and that's done. Room is clear! I did it! Get that key? Wow. Is this the most intricate room that I have solved, other than the puzzle that I invented in Impenetrable? Maybe. Here, let's exit the north exit, because that would feel better. Did I do this anything like what the author had in mind? I doubt it. But yeah, here is I will call that a beautiful solution. 1590 moves. And yeah, I mean, we just saw it, so I don't need to play the replay, but yes. Yes, okay. So if there was a simpler way to do any of that, I did not find it, but I did find a complex way that got it done, and I loved it. Alright, next time, this layer is fully clear so we can start focusing on the towers. Oh boy. Alright, that's gonna be a process.